Right, he's in. Got no sound. Neil? You've got no sound. Right, apologies, folks. Yeah, that's it. Right, we'll just give a couple of minutes. We've had a few technical hiccups on this end.
Yeah, I do apologise. I'll have a quick one today as well.
So we'll just give a couple of minutes for other people to jump in if they can before we make our announcement. 5 viewers. How many did we have? We had more than that, didn't we? 14. We've lost 9.
I thought I put the link back up on the old one.
Sorry?
Just put the link back up on the old one. Just ask them to move across.
Yeah, we have. But they'd already I don't know what happened. It just the broadcast just stopped.
You know, the internet's playing up like balmy at the moment because mine's been playing up for a couple of days, and it's not my computer; it's the actual internet.
So we'll start because this is all recorded anyway. So yeah. It will still go up on the channel. So our big announcement. We've both myself and Neil wanted to create a new channel, something a little bit different than everything else. So I don't know, Neil, do you want to? Because you're probably better at this than.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Neil, who's going to be. He's like my partner in crime with this. Neil is bipolar, and so has a very good understanding of some of the difficulties faced by people in mental health today. We wanted to create a group that everyone could join that would have maybe a better understanding or more tailored for people with mental health concerns. Now, obviously, it's at the very beginning of its life, the channel that we're going to introduce in a minute. And so just as an example of what we're thinking, there'll be regular hangouts most evenings, if not every evening. And some of those hangouts we can tailor for during the day. So, for example, if you're somebody that doesn't like the hustle and bustle and chat and banter of the ordinary hangouts, and you just want to model maybe with some gentle chat or even some music in the background, but you don't want to model on your own and you want to have that group presence, then we can do that. We can you just ask us, say you want to do a hangout, but you not feeling great and you just want some company while you build, then we can do that. The other thing, one of the big things that we wanted to put forward on this is that this hangout is not run by myself and Neil. Yes, we have created it, if you like. But this hangout will be the property, belong to its members. They will decide which way it goes. They will decide what things we do, what things we don't do. And
Yeah,
that's
I will say one thing there. It will be run by the members and it'll be run for what they want, but we have to have some type of focus at the top, which is why me and Mark are here, so that we don't get down the realms of stupidness of upsetting other groups or bringing grief towards ourselves. So we do want to, although we want the members to do as much as they want and they tell us what they want, what we also want to do is keep it sort of basically, let's be grown up. Let's be truthful. All we are doing is making models, enjoying making models and painting them. We are not going to get into the realms of silliness because this hobby does not need it. There's too much of it on the internet now already.
Yeah.
Mark has had problems with an X group. I've had problems with another X group. Two totally separate groups. We both wish them all the best in the future. We don't want any aggro, any arguments. It's like they've gone their way, we've gone our way. That's it. That's all we are leaving it at. So, you know, we're not going to get into the realms of he said, she said, or anything like that. This is a new group. It's not only tailored for people with mental illness, it is tailored for everybody. Don't just think it's just for people with their own barking dogs, as I like to call it, because I think it sounds far better thing. You know, I hold my hands up. I stole that from Fox. Fox said it once, and it's such a perfect way of putting it. Everybody has their own barking dogs, and I've got to admit, Fox, I've stole it from you. So thanks, mate. But this is although we want to bring this to the fore that there is a lot of people out there who have problems and they model for that reason. There are people who model for the sake of modeling. So let's get all together. Let's enjoy this great hobby. I've been doing it now since I was 8 years old. In nearly 50 years I've been doing this. And I still love it. I've done it professionally. I've done it as commission builds. I have really enjoyed it. I enjoyed my other work as a race technician on race cars before my motorcycle accident. But I've always enjoyed modelling. So let's just get the group going. Let's get people in, get the hangouts going. In the future, if people want it, there will be live shows. We can go live. We're not going to at the beginning because we need people to get to know each other and enjoy it. So that's the main thing. It's the enjoyment. There is what we've called a charter that we want everybody to agree to when they join Misfits, because it is called Misfits +1. But there is a charter there. Now, this charter is not a set of rules. We don't want it to be a set of rules. What it is guidelines that we would like to see followed. And what it is basically respect for each other. And that's all it comes down to. Treat people as you wish to be treated yourself.
Yeah, that's important. And we've been very, very lucky. As Neil says, this is called Misfits +1. And I'm just going to show you now. I'm just going to screen share and show you our logo. Not something that people would normally be interested in, but we were extremely lucky. A wonderful young lady done our logo for us, and we're really, both of us are really, really pleased with this. So I'll show you it, and we'll just do a brief explanation of there we go. Am I sharing? Is that?
You're sharing.
Yeah. So this is our logo, and this was created for us by Joanna. Oh dear, I've forgotten her last name. Hammond, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Joanna, thank you very much for this. It's an amazing logo. There's so much going on here. But just briefly, if you zoom in on each of these, pieces, you'll see that they're all got little made up of different shapes. And this is a symbol of everyone's mind. You know, it's all just pieces that come together to make the person. And you'll notice that each of the surfaces on this have got small blemishes, cracks, nicks, dents, and these are our everyday, events that happen that show that we're not perfect under on the surface. We put this tough veneer on, but underneath we've got cracks and damages the same as the next person. And then just very briefly, we come along here. Now the +1 was very significant because I have with me Angela, who is my partner, was my ex-wife, and is soon to be married again to me. She's also my carer, and this +1 specifically references carers. If you look closely, you'll see it's made up of a honeycomb structure, which symbolises the strength they bring in the work they do. And this is a recognition of all the carers and partners out there that put up with people. Put up with people, that sounds bad.
We put up with you.
Yeah, you put up with me, but other people, So, and we were so lucky to get that logo, and we've even got a spinning version of it, and that will be our new logo. We hope to in the future get stickers made and go on and so on. We've really got big hopes for the channel, and we'd really love it if you could join us in this journey. And I don't think there's anything else I can really say. Neil's covered it very well. We've got the charter, which we don't want to be looked at. We don't want them looked up on as a set of rules. As Neil rightly says, somebody has to be at the top. Sorry?
Got the mascot.
Oh, yeah. I think that is perfect. A mascot of a dog. It's. I love dogs. We've got 2 ourselves. I couldn't eat a whole one, but
I'm like that with kids.
Yeah. So there's nothing else I can add.
Oh, he's gorgeous.
He is, isn't he?
It's a she. She's a little beauty.
She is very good.
Yeah, I know Neil loves that dog.
Mine's mostly.
It'd be very doubtful that I would be here if it wasn't for that dog now.
Yeah, dogs are very faithful, loyal, yeah. Even to people that don't deserve it. And by that I mean people that are, cruel to them and that. I don't mean Right, so anything else to add, Neil?
No, not really. We've covered it all. The only thing I could add to it, to just put on the other side of it, if people have a look on Misfits, they will see that gone live today, the same time as Misfits has, I have now finally made my Facebook page live as well. So it means now that both Mark as Sprue Cutter, me as NHM Scale Models, we both have our pages. But what I have also done is I have started a group of mine called NHM Paddock, because as Mark will tell you, I'm into mainly cars, motorcycles, and it's for all things motorsport, models, you name it. If it's got wheels on, put it in there. Now, the idea we have with this is if we get enough people in the hangouts, and we need a bigger hangout because there is only 8 allowed in an hangout, that we can actually run 2 hangouts at the same time.
Yeah.
And you can flick between the 2 doing it that way. So if it grows exponentially enough that we need to, we can carry on doing that. We can, in the future, combine the 2. We don't know where it's going to go yet. We have no idea where all this is going to go. So just enjoy it. Come along for the ride, because that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a ride. But I'll tell you what, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
There's going to be no silliness, no aggro. This is going to be enjoyable, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be modelling, and that's it.
And the only other thing I want to add while I remember, we are hoping at some point to do some giveaways. We don't know when, we don't know what they'll be, but we decided this because we didn't want to be the same as everyone else. So when members join now, the next few weeks you'll be given a specific number. That will be your membership number. It will we'll keep a record of it here, and then if we do any prize draws, we'll use a number generator, and the closest number to whatever comes out will be the person that wins. We think that's probably the best way of doing that. Obviously, if people feel different, then just get in touch. We can do it the old way, which is just everyone picks a number. But I've seen that can be a bit hectic, and it can go wrong at times. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that quickly.
Dave said, "I'm a name, not a number." Well, that's their number.
Yeah, it does sound a bit bad like that, doesn't it? When you say you're giving them numbers.
Everybody needs a number.
It's not meant as a number, as in hold the card up in front of you.
If he wants a prize, he needs a number.
Yeah. So basically, Angela's right there. If you want a chance of winning a prize, you've got to have a number. So that's totally up to the individual. If they don't want it, they don't need a number. That's fair enough. I mean, we're not going to push anything on anyone.
No,
that's not what this channel's for. We want to have fun.
The other thing as well about Misfits and the hangouts, and it's going to be the same for both Mark, his site, for my site, and for all of it to do with us. There is no pushing anybody's products. We are not here for that. If somebody wants information or something explained, we will do it quite happily. And we will say to you, the best options you've got is A, B, or C. These are the people who make it. It's up to you where you want to go. We have got no agenda for selling anybody's products. We are not sponsored. We are not attached to anybody. And I am very unwilling to go that way. Very unwilling, because I want to remain totally impartial.
Yeah, that's important, that.
So you will not get any type of ramming. This is the only thing to use down your throat, or you've got to use this, and if you don't use this, you'll get crap results. We are here to help. We are here to try and answer any questions that you have, to give help. Anybody who's in this group can give help to anybody else. We encourage that. And because of that, and because of the way we set it up, we can sort of say, well, this is the best stuff to go for, or I've not had problems with this, or there is so-and-so on the market. What I'm saying is, we're not here to push any agendas for anybody. We are totally and utterly independent. And I think that's about everything covered for the group. So that's it now. Mark can make it live tonight.
Excellent. We'll do that. I'll do that straight away.
And we hope to see people starting to join, please.
Yeah, everyone's welcome.
Yeah.
Neil, do you want to take over the chat?
Yeah, can do if you want, yeah.
You don't have to if you don't want
to. I've never done it before, you know. This is going to be fun.
I'll put you in slowly then.
Yeah, we got, how many's in there now? 10. Who we got in there? Regular people.
Totally Scale Models has said he sent you a request.
Yeah.
On the new site.
I will make that site live as soon as this live hangout ends.
My new friend Dave. The old man.
Yeah. Dave Price. I made a comment.
Oh, where's his number? I can see this lot are going to be fun.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. It's going to be a good laugh. It's going to be good fun.
Just be nice to Mrs. Sprue, and everything will be okay.
Yeah, because if you're not nice to Mrs. Sprue, oh dear, it doesn't end well. Not for me, anyway.
Nope.
You lot are all right.
I'm not that bad.
No, you're not. So, yeah, I think that's about it for tonight. Yeah, so
apologies for the blip.
Yeah, apologies for the blip. That was unexpected. I don't know what caused that. It literally just stopped broadcasting.
It's our luck.
It's only happened once before. It happened once before, didn't it? Right at the very beginning when I started doing them. I don't know. Yeah, so thanks for watching. And we'll see you all in Misfits.
Yeah, definitely.
So, bye for now.
Goodbye. Thank you all for putting up with us.